listening to the J and Radio Podcast and it's time for Television and Movie Reaction with your host KNDY-san.
Yo, what's up everyone? So, I'm going to react to Exchange 4 or Transit 4, whatever you want to call it. Who's she looking for? Oh man. Whoa, she looked for her ex. Nope. So each of the four guys at least got asked. So that's good. He doesn't know what Hippokai is. Whoa. Oh, dude. Left her with nothing. Well, that kind of happens in a breakup. Sometimes you don't keep things. Uh-oh. Revenge. Uh-oh. Oh. First reveal? Jion? Oh. Okay, who's gonna be the first reveal? There it goes. Uh-oh. Being killed. Haha. It's her roommate of all people. Wow. Uh-oh. What's she gonna say? Woohoo! Whoa! Revenge! Whoa! Oh! Uh-oh! Her face! Ooh! She looks pissed! Oh! Oh, she knows! Oh, she knows! She knows. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a question. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's about to cry. What the hell? Oh, man. They just broke about 5 months ago? Whoa. Oh. Min Kyung. Oh, that was a good episode too. Okay. My thoughts on episode 2 of the Transit 4 or Exchange 4. The first thing that came into my mind is when everyone started looking for their dates. I thought that was all the women were searching for the guy they wanted to be with for their first date based on the first impression. And I thought that was pretty cool. So this is their first date together in the house. And fortunately, all guys got, they got a woman to choose them. I know in past seasons that hasn't always been the case. But yeah, everyone has somebody. So that's the positive thing. Now, the interesting thing, though, is so you have the woman asking the guy out for dates, but somehow you can see the reactions from some guys when they see another woman talking to another guy. It's like you feel some sort of tension, and you wonder if that tension, of course, is it because it's their ex, or it's because they like that person and she's chosen someone else. And my feeling is with a series like this, I don't think you could really win, right? You either find love in the house, and you compete with others, or you try to find a way to get back with your ex. That's just how it is. And unfortunately, it becomes more of a competition game, and it's hard when you're living with the guys in the house and you have to hang out with them, or you sleep, or you're like a roommate with them. That's very tough, even for the women's side as well. And I expect things to become even more difficult as the episodes progress. With that being said, has my mind changed of who for the woman I think is that captivates my attention? And I have to say yes. Originally, I said that the person that caught my interest is actress Park Ji-hyun. She's an ENFJ, and she's the person that you could tell, like, the life of the party, tries to get everyone talking. She's the one that would be more chattier, more, has things to say, you could tell, more social. She's more social. And I think maybe being an actress, it's a lifestyle possibly that she's lived, of having to have that social life, being with others and go out, have parties, goes out. But you see this other side, though, that I don't know yet. She seems very happy right now, and she chose, for her date, she chose Cho Yu-sik, the tall one. So we'll see how that works out. Meanwhile, the person you see here is the next person is Hong Ji-young. There's not too much known about her. She's hardly featured. And I'm not trying to say that she's boring or she doesn't have... It's just that she's not so far, she's a person that hasn't been caught up in any dramas or anything that would catch one's eyes like, oh, she's dangerous. No, she doesn't give off those vibes at all. She seems quite sweet and very, I don't know. But she's a web designer. It says her MBTI is ENFP. So I don't know. I don't see that extrovert in her. But so far, she's the one that asked Kyujung for a date. So I think that is pretty cool. But the person that I think that caught my attention in the second episode, and I kind of dig her vibe, is Yun Young Choi. Choi Yun Young. I think for her being a, she works in fashion, but she's also a person that I find it, like with a vibrant personality. She's just happy. And she smiles a lot. She seems like a person that you could just have a fun time with. Because she's someone that, I don't know, she just seems vibrant and full of energy and happiness. I kind of like that. Now, going back to Min Kyung Kwak, she asked Baekhyun Seong for the first date. I mean, she's very short, he's very tall, but there's just something about her that is sad. And possibly it's because maybe she just got out of that relationship and her ex isn't there and she still has feelings for him. That's the only thing I can think of. So there are a lot of question marks that I have about things, but I think seeing how it would be cool to see how that first date goes. The conversation or the actual opening of a box which your ex gives you to give right back to you, I found that very, very interesting. With Park Ji-hyun, she got nothing and she was pissed. And you would think that your ex would give you back something from your relationship that you gave to them, but the fact that he didn't give her anything kind of was like an absolute answer. It's kind of cold. But it kind of shows you that perhaps the relationship just didn't work out, and probably didn't care for her, and probably tossed everything out. Has nothing left of her. Meanwhile, a person that I found interesting when he opened up, well, he didn't open up anything really. Cho Yusik didn't open up anything. Baekhyun, you could tell he was a little bothered by what he opened. Kyujung, I thought that was very interesting, that about the sweater, how he gave her a sweater after they broke up, his ex, and she had something, she gave him something, but he tried to give it back to her after they broke up, and then she ended up giving back to him. I found that very interesting. In a way, there is, he seems like a guy that, came from a good family, and a family that where money possibly was discussed and how you would save that money. But at the same time, the way he talks about his ex, when she went through a problem of financial issues or couldn't find employment and so forth, in a way it kind of looked like that he looked down on her. And this is, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out who his ex is, but I don't know. Again, these are just first impressions, and There's much to see. There's so much more left. We'll probably see more in episode 3. But the first X was revealed on episode 2. And that was something of a tense surprise. I say tense because this is when each of the women were questioning about the guys they would be dating. They didn't know who was responding. They know the ex would respond. But you could tell that some of the answers and replies were a little touchy there. And when it was revealed who was the first ex, OMG. That's all I thought about is, whoa. We know that the person that was revealed as the ex, she realized who the person was, and suffice to say, it was her roommate. So that was something. I don't know how this is going to play out, knowing how... I don't know how things are going to play out. I just see a lot of drama that's going to be happening, and it's actually going to make this series a little bit more interesting. But again, this is something that you have to realize it's an Asian drama. It's not a Western drama. Western drama could probably lead to fights and hair pulling and a lot of BS. A lot, actual possibly lead to fist fights or cat fights, and that's one thing I'm glad that with Asian dramas, you don't really get that. You do get people who are pissed off with each other. Yes, that happens. But it doesn't blow out of hand. People know that in Asia that you just don't do stupid stuff in front of millions of people who are watching. And they have that. They always have that in the back of their mind. And there's something that they were raised with, unlike with the West, where anything goes. And it just makes things different. I think that's one thing I enjoyed about what I enjoy about this series. Also, I think I touched upon it. It's just how stylish this series is. Everything from set design to clothing to hairstyles, everything. It's just everyone seems really well kept, and I thought that was also pretty positive. So, but for the most part, enjoyed episode 1 and 2, but I think things are starting to ramp up now. Episode 3, I expect some drama, so that's when we get to see the dates actually happen. So we'll see how things how they hit it off on their first date. I know in the West we see people start kissing, making out. Asia, not so much, but it does happen. So we'll see what goes on. So. Okay, everyone, you take care, and I will see you later. Week, and I'm